I'm Eric Ochanji, the project director of Kabondo Poverty Alleviation Organization, a project in Nyanza province of Western Kenya, formed to address the challenges of poverty, ill health, water and sanitation, education, and HIV/AIDS. We started this project especially because of children and women, orphaned and vulnerable children. In this regard, we have started projects with guardians and foster parents of orphaned and vulnerable children to create wealth at household level and initiatives aimed at economic empowerment. We have come together 400 widows and guardians in total in an effort to identify projects that people could do at household level to improve living standards at household level, and also to provide for orphaned and vulnerable children in a sustainable way. The things we are trying to address when supporting such projects are the educational needs of orphaned and vulnerable children, the scholastic materials, books, textbooks, health care for orphans, and nutritional support. So we have identified some 50 women we want to start with who could be supported to engage in some viable income generating activities. Most of these women have identified one or the other activity they could engage in to earn some small income for the household that could be used to take care of these children then as they go to school, to live as they would have lived with their parents if they were alive. A number of projects have been identified by these women, one of which is selling of fish due to our proximity to the Lake Victoria, the second largest freshwater lake in the world, selling of maize, farming as a business, especially potato farming, which is the major cash crop of this region, and agriculture being the mainstay of the economy of Kenya. So we help these women to identify viable projects they could engage in, which we support. And in this way, we help alleviate poverty and create wealth at household level. One of the women we have supported in this respect is called Benta Owino. Benta Owino is a very strong woman whose husband died 5 years ago of HIV/AIDS related complications, leaving her also positive. Benta has struggled so much since her husband's death to raise their 4 children. Though she lives in a dilapidated house with almost not sure of 3 meals a day, she has struggled to raise this family against significant odds. Benta has been trying to network with people and organizations that could help her start up an income generating activity, and one of her efforts led her to our door. And we highlighted her plight, and fortunately one of our well-wishers supported her with $100, that is approximately 7,000 Kenya shillings, which she used to start up a business of making and selling samosas. They thought of samosas and selling of samosas because the road next to her home had just been tarmacked, and the increased activity, that is volume of traffic and people along the highway, made it possible to sell all that she had produced in a day and earn some income. We have seen that with this income gained from this kind of activity, which is an average of $5 to $10 in a day, she has been able to support her family by taking all her children to school, buying them school uniform, and most importantly, affording 3 meals a day for the family. In addition to being a role model to other widows in this community who just sit down waiting for handouts, Benta has shown that with good effort and with the right mindset and with dedication, people can be lifted out of poverty and desperation. So we are asking our well-wishers that to come together and help us support this project so that we could replicate what Benta is doing in her household to other guardians and widows who need to make the next giant step away from poverty. Thank you very much.